In his New Year's address, the president of Uganda and NRM's flag bearer alleged that some people were planning to steal votes. His allegations were also pointed at the Independent Electoral Commission.
Who are bribed and change results.
He is also like a candidate fearing that he may lose this election. And therefore he wants to issue notes to Electoral Commission in advance. If I lose and you don't announce me, I will reject the results because I warned you in advance. But two, also he wants to intimidate the Electoral Commission not to make any other pronouncement.
He's very scared of Ugandans. He realizes that the ground moved a long time ago. He doesn't have any favor with Ugandans. Even the few that have voted for him previously, they have since moved on. They want better, they want change. And so he's scared. When he sees this election before him, he clearly sees the slap that's going to hit him in the face.
With 10 days to elections, presidential candidates and political parties have embarked on strategies to protect the vote. The NRM is counting on machines government purchased for the Electoral Commission.
If anybody decided to come and vote more than once, that machine should be able to detect that. So we as a party, what are we going to do? We shall have agents there who have trained in that.
The National Unity Platform has announced technology of a new app where agents will upload photos of declaration forms.
And we're also asking members of the general public, wherever they are, to download this app and make use of it. For the agents, they will be able to upload the declaration of results forms, the DR forms, the results thereof. Take a picture and then send to our tally center.
According to the spokesperson of NOP, Joel Senyonyi, the app was designed not to entirely rely on the availability of the internet.
App has been built in such a way that even with the shutting down of the internet, it can still operate. We know very well that Mr. Tibuhabura's government is very ready to switch off social media, to switch off the internet, of course mobile money and the like, but there's ways around that.
FDC has set up 2 tally centers and embarked on the use of phone technology to get declaration forms from their polling agents across the country.
So those who are waiting for our agents along the road to beat them and take the declaration forms, you are just wasting your time. They are going to be moving in the air and they will arrive at a tally center before the agents themselves arrive.
Candidates and leaders of different political parties are strongly opposed to any plans to deny people to have their phones at polling stations.
The Electoral Commission proposed an amendment to the law, and I sit on the Committee in Parliament on Legal and Parliamentary Affairs. They did not want polling agents and voters to come with phones, but Parliament rejected that amendment.
Anybody who dares to tell Ugandans phones are bad from polling stations, they are simply saying there won't be an election, because we are not going to allow that situation.
Besides agents, most of the candidates are also counting on the media fraternity. However, this is also faced with several challenges.
That's what we're banking on, but the government, because they're not planning to play fair, they are trying to chase the media out of it. Why ask the media to be accredited now as we're getting into the polls? Why didn't they do it 5 years ago? Why didn't they do it before? Why don't they wait for elections to be done?
The NRM's Secretary General Justin Kasule Lumumba has also expressed worry that the Electoral Commission has not yet furnished political parties with some information that would help them detect gaps.
Electoral Commission has never come out with a document to tell us about the voting day. And that is part of what we are going to ask from them, the do's and don'ts.
All the rules about elections, all the regulations, are regulations that are extracted in the law. They are not administrative resolutions of the Electoral Commission. They are regulations as they are in the Parliamentary and Presidential Elections Act.
The Electoral Commission is the only agency mandated by law to declare results of an election. Patrick Senyondo, NTV.